Genesis chapter 5, the family of Adam. As I mentioned in the previous chapter, this is going to be a big genealogy, and this one is very important because it's going to tell us how old these people were, and it's also going to lead us up to my favorite story in the Bible. So let's go ahead and read chapter 5. Here we go. This is the book of the genealogy of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. He created them male and female and blessed them and called them mankind in the day they were created. And Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. After he begot Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. So all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Seth lived 105 years and begot Enosh. After he begot Enosh, Seth lived 807 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Enosh lived 90 years and begot Cananan. After he begot Cananan, Enosh lived 815 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. Cananan lived 70 years and begot Mahalalel. After he begot Mahalalel, Canaan lived 840 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Mahalalel lived 65 years and begot Jared. After he begot Jared, Mahalalel lived 830 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. Jared lived 162 years and begot Enoch. After he begot Enosh, Jared lived 800 years and begot sons and daughters. Verse 20. So all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. Enosh lived 65 years and begot Methuselah. After he begot Methuselah, Enosh walked with God 300 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Enosh were 365 years. And Enosh walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Methuselah lived 187 years and begot Lamech. After he begot Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Lamech lived 182 years and begot a son, and he called his name Noah, saying, "This one will comfort us concerning our work and the toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord has cursed." Verse 30. After he begot Noah, Lamech lived 595 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. All right. Chapter 5, a huge genealogy here. Well, in here we see just how old people were living back in those days. Hundreds of years. An unbelievable amount of years. Why is that? As I touched on earlier in the book of Genesis, I believe a huge water canopy surrounded the earth back in those days, and it was just a beautiful tropical forest everywhere, including the poles, keeping out a lot of that harmful light that the sun gives us, the radiation and all that stuff that just ages us so fast. I believe that is the reason why people lived so long. Well, that water canopy will not last forever, and we'll see very soon it coming down to the earth in the story of Noah. So in verse 22 and 23, we read about Enoch, and in verse 24, we read, "And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him." I believe that that is absolutely a picture of the rapture of the church. We also see here in verse 25 the oldest living man on record, and that is Methuselah. Let's read about him. Methuselah lived 187 years and begot Lamech. After he begot Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and died. That is the oldest living human being, 969 years. So now we move on to the introduction of Noah and Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Chapter 6 begins the story of Noah. So I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe and give me a big thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you in the next chapter. Thanks for watching. God bless.